Coming out of a lengthy meeting on Sunday with United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, Guyana and Venezuela have made significant steps toward the achievement of a resolution to the long-standing border controversy. One of the foremost steps in this regard is the agreement by President Maduro to see the return of his ambassador to Guyana, while also agreeing to accredit Guyana's ambassador, Cheryl Miles.
We are very grateful to Secretary General Ban Ki-moon for facilitating this meeting. We are convinced that under the Geneva Agreement, the Secretary General, and under the Charter of the United Nations, the Secretary General has specific responsibilities for dealing with this matter, and it was logical that we should come back to him, and we're very grateful that he facilitated the meeting today.
However, government continues to be vigilant, even though Venezuela recently began to scale back its troops and saw the withdrawal of its boats from the Guyana River. Minister of State Joseph Harmon is reported as saying that a removal or scaling back of troops is an age-old tactic used by military armies globally.
It was the Venezuelans which withdrew the ambassador from Georgetown. It is the Venezuelans which refused to give our nominee for an ambassadorship, Ms. Cheryl Miles, agreement. It was the Venezuelans which held the military maneuvers on the border. It was the Venezuelans which promulgated the decree on the 26th of May. It was the Venezuelans which sent a naval corvette into our waters on the 10th of October 2013. So all of the provocations come from Venezuela. There has not been any lack of conversation on our part. The last visit took place in August 2013 when President Maduro himself went to Georgetown.
More recently, President Maduro was quoted as saying that he plans on providing documentation to validate Venezuela's claim to 40% of Guyana's territory. A team from the United Nations is scheduled to travel to Venezuela to investigate the matter with the hope of an amicable resolution.
The Venezuelans were unable to provide any evidence that the 1899 award was void, that it was null. And we, on our side, on the Guyana side, we felt that the controversy was essentially a legal one, and we asked for a legal solution.
Guyana has continuously stood by the international arbitration made in 1899, which sought to give Guyana ownership of the Essequibo region. While this was not brought up for many years, the announcement by American oil giant ExxonMobil of significant oil deposits in the area caused Venezuela to raise its claims once again. For HGP Nightly News, I'm Erica Williams.